When you enter an expression on a graphing calculator, you should know that it does follow the order of operations, whether you call that PERMDAS or PEMDAS or GEMDAS or GERMDAS or some other acronym. Right? They all refer to the correct order of operations, and the graphing calculator does follow that. But I thought it might be nice if you got to see their official chart that shows how their calculators deal with the order of operations. So here's the chart. And we'll say the first order is the groups, the functions that precede an argument. So the square root of a group, the sine of a group, the log of a group. In other words, we're looking at groups in parentheses, and that's pretty typical in the order of operations. And we'll look at that in an example in a moment. Then what follows that are functions that are entered after the argument. So the square of a function, or the reciprocal, or factorial, or degrees, or other things. In other words, functions and groups take priorities. And then we have powers and roots, so 2 to the 5th, or the 5th root of 32, permutations and combinations, then multiplication or division, addition or subtraction, and then relationships like greater than or less than, and then finally logic operators. So this might help you for some of your tougher equations when you're thinking about where to put parentheses. Remember that parentheses prioritize your function in your equation. So let's look at an example. Here I've entered in something, and you see we have the square root, and then in parentheses we have exponents, and of course the distributive property 2 times 2 plus 4. So this group takes a priority here, right? We're going to evaluate what's in these parentheses first, right? And then take the square root of that. That's typical in order of operations. Also, here we have 4 factorial. That's going to take a priority. But last we have the sine of 90 degrees, which according to the way that this program is going to run will be the very first thing that is solved here in this expression. So when I press enter, we're following the order of operations. Just be aware that this is being solved first. Right, so there's our answer 29, and if you follow the order of operations, you can work it out if you want to. You will also get the same answer. Alright, thanks.